The last time I saw Rani Mukherjee with Aamir, and I clearly remember, was that movie where she was wearing tight leather pants and amazing leather jackets and looking all sexy. Now, even though she's wearing a sari, she still looks sexy.
Thank you for that compliment.
And that was Gulam, obviously.
Yes.
So, I mean, I want to know, Rani. That time when I'm sure when Aamir and you sit and discuss now, obviously you both are such great actors and such big actors today. So when you started then, I'm sure you'll have the discussion. What do you discuss? I mean, when that topic comes up.
Actually, for me, what I remember during Gulam is that I was this newcomer, hardly 17 years old. And I was in awe of Aamir because I had a huge crush on him because of QSQT. And when Aamir stood in front of me and he was going to romance me in the song Aankhon se tune ye kya keh diya, and I was like looking at his shoes and I was like, no, I can't look into his eyes, I'll probably fall in love with him. And he was like, no, look into my eyes at that point of time. And of course I admired him as a great actor. He was a huge star then. He was the Aamir Khan that I was working with. And for me as a newcomer, I think it was a very, very big thing for me. And over the years, I think we've developed a great friendship, and I think that friendship is for life. And today when I work with him in Talash, I don't think anything is different because I still very much look up to him. I still think he's one of the actors who I absolutely admire. He is one person who is very, very important in my life in terms of what he talks to me, what he says to me professionally and personally. And he's just grown from strength to strength, and he's today probably a huger star than he was during Gulam. So he's just become bigger and bigger with each passing year, and he's become one of the greatest actors of our generation and of the previous generation, and for the coming generation. Basically, for me, Aamir today has carved a niche for himself in the hearts and in the minds of people, audiences alike, media alike. And anybody who watches an Aamir Khan film, I think they are guaranteed to get a good film. And I think he's garnered that, and he's created that niche for himself, and he's made people respect him because of his dedication, because of his perseverance, because of the way he's handled his career, the choice of films that he's done or the choice of roles he's played. I think everybody today, when they talk about an Aamir Khan film, they know that we are going to watch something and it's going to be worth their while. So I think that is something which very few actors have probably gained in their careers, and I think Aamir is one of them.
And I think along with that, the tag of perfectionist. I think it's a huge tag when you give that to somebody like Aamir already. He's such a... And of course, you have to make more than 100 crores because your movies are doing that. So I think that gives a lot of pressure again because, you have to, it's Aamir Khan movie and it's Rani Mukherjee and it's Kareena Kapoor. This is going to be like again, it has to cross that number.
I don't think numbers, that's something which has just recently come into the picture where people are just discussing the number of zeros, I think Talash is that one special film that probably Aamir, Kareena and me have chosen because of the strength of the script and the simplicity of what the film is like. It doesn't have to be a film just about glamour and just about the hoopla and everything. It just can be a very, very good story. And I think that's what Talash brings onto the table. It's a film that you go and watch, not just for the actors, but just for the ensemble cast. And just to see a story and how the ensemble cast fits into that story.
Absolutely. We've seen the rise and rise of Rani Mukherjee. Along with that, we've also seen the rise of Kareena Kapoor. We remember a long time back when you were in Mujhse Shaadi Karogi together. Mujhse Dosti Karogi, sorry. Kill me. Mujhse Dosti Karogi, I apologize. And out there, I'm sure you must have observed how Kareena has grown from there and today to become one of India's leading actresses, like you.
And I think that is amazing because I have always truly believed that Kareena is one actor who performs from her heart. She's very instinctive in the way she performs, and I absolutely adore her. Personally, as well as I really admire her work as well. I think she's one person who says what her heart says, and she doesn't mince her words. And I love that about her.
Absolutely. I think the reason why I said Mujhse Shaadi Karogi is because Salman and Rani are best buddies. And I think everybody always wants to know when is Salman and Rani going to come back on screen, because you created some magic long time back, and now Salman is again a huge big star. So were there scripts that you didn't find interesting, or what is it? Has that ever come up?
Yeah, actually, there hasn't been a great script that has come my way that I could work with, Salman. And I think when Salman and me work, I think it's always a lot of fun because, and not only with Salman, I think just the way Aamir, Shah Rukh, and Salman, all three of them, I think they've seen me right from the time when I was 17, 18. They've seen me like a kid. They've seen me grow in front of them, and they feel immense pride when they see me doing well. And when they work with me, I think it's another zone altogether because there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of love, and there's a lot of happiness around, and that's a great atmosphere to work in.
You've long time given away playing it safe. Now you're doing only unconventional movies, and you're taking all those little risks. And with Ayya, how were you satisfied with the kind of response? Because the critics loved it. It was funny, and they saw Rani doing belly dancing and all that. So were you satisfied with the kind of response you got from the audience for Ayya?
Actually, I think I wouldn't say that I was satisfied, but as an actor, I've always believed in giving my 100% to a film and then letting the audience decide whether they like it or not. But what was a saving grace for me in Ayya was that the audiences liked my work, and I think for me that's a huge high for an actor.
Thank you so much. There you are, the beautiful Rani.
She's the black bong beauty.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rani Chatraj with Cam and Pramod. Zoom.